If you haven't already, go check out our set intro that we completed on the Kangs. We hope you guys enjoy this video, and with that said, we present to you the rise and fall of BIBO Entertainment. Blood In, Blood Out, or otherwise known as BIBO, was the record label that GK had founded through the support of his two brothers Sam and Randy Kang. One whom has now been deceased for over 5 years, and the only living one won't see freedom until 2028. The truth is that BIBO and the Kangs in general didn't rise without falling in the first place. The eldest and Randy was shot to death. Their operation got dismantled, and GK was isolated and situated in the middle of a rising war without any of his brothers. So how is it that BIBO even emerged in the midst of all these major setbacks for the family? And the only answer to that is Gary Kang and how he ultimately transformed from a young chubby kid getting bullied to one of BC's most influential CEOs. This was a kid that grew up a lot faster than any of us should have to. But then again, it was a life that he had chosen. And with no real revenge for his brother's death at that point, no one really expected anything until SK was out of jail. And when things seemed like they couldn't get any worse, Project Territory came along and GK was now arrested alongside his brother. These guys were completely decimated, and if it weren't for GK making the moves he did once he was released, BIBO would have never became a thing. He eventually posted bail, and it wasn't long before the lower mainland became aware of BIBO Entertainment, and it was because of Gavin Greywell's death, the BK leader who initially started the war. While his brothers sat behind bars and expected Gary to move silent after just getting out, the BIBO CEO had other plans and kicked off his label after fulfilling his family's revenge. To this day, no one really knows if it was all planned and coordinated with the hit, and if it was, it truly is some genius marketing on GK's behalf, and that's because a few months after he was released, BIBO released their first ever upload on their YouTube channel. It was a weak release by Lolo and the BIBO camp compared to the next record they dropped, which was the second upload on the channel in March of 2020 with the release of Lolo's Dead Man, a song that is still widely recognized as BIBO's official entry into the game. When you think about it, without Gigi's death, these guys probably would have never blown up the way they did.
Found murdered by his brother. Be warned, this call is disturbing to hear.
On the range, so smoke on your OG. Tryna put a BK on TV. Now tells Lil Ho come don't me. Now tells Lil Bro.
Before we get into some key figures, different artists under the label, and overall footage, we're gonna go back a bit and dumb this down a little for the viewers who haven't been following us or keeping up. So picture this, you got the brothers keepers all together and under Gigi with no issues whatsoever until Sam Kang goes to jail for a drug charge before Project Territory and ultimately changes gangs and sides with Gavin's arch enemy in Jamie Bacon and the Red Scorpions. Word ended up getting around and the BK guys including Gigi had heard that the Kangs along with the Red Scorpions were planning to take out Greywell, and that's when they acted first and almost killed both Gary and Randy in what was supposed to be seen as a warning. With one Kang now dead, one in jail, and the other in the hospital recovering from bullets, things didn't look too good for the family. Keep in mind that Gary had Blood In, Blood Out tatted on him when T-Sav shot him and his brother, which goes to show you that BIBO was in the making even back then. So now you got Gary fully recovered from the same shooting that killed his brother, celebrating the Gigi hit, and officially starting his transition into becoming a precedent for record label CEOs. Unfortunately, his plan wouldn't work then, and it was because he got arrested 7 months after Gigi's death in the massive project investigation that targeted the Kangs and Red Scorpion set, resulting in a lot of big names being locked up. For those that don't know, Project Territory was one of 5 projects that was completed by law enforcement agencies in the West. Each project had a specific crime family or group that was being targeted, with Project Tariff being initiated in March of 2018 and focusing on the Here, Dylan, and Samra family. It wasn't just GK in this legendary video, but Jasker and Hira and a Samra as well. Project Temper was initiated next in May of 2017 and it targeted the Gill crime group. And after that, it was Project Treachery, which was initiated in the fall of 2017 targeting the BK set, leaders Greywell and Dollywell. And then of course we have Project Territory, the last and the most recent one.
Charged in Territory are Kyle Latimer, 27 years, Samit Kang, 26 years, Gary Kang, 22 years, Craig Latimer, the father of Kyle, 55 years.
I think you guys get the point, considering how those weren't even the biggest guys to go down in the project. And when you think about it, GG did define the rise of BIBO, but they couldn't really make a play until the end of 2019, which marked 2 years after the BK leader's death, and it wasn't until early 2020 when they really took off with the release in Deadman. And with that being said, we're gonna get into a breakdown of the different artists signed to the label, going in order with Lolo Lansky, the first artist to be signed under the BIBO Entertainment roster.
Are you smoking big blunts, you dig? You dig me? You dig me, gang shit, you dig? We out here at Commercial Broadway, you know how I rock here. All nigga pull up, blah, blah, blah.
GG in the air, we smoking crud. No. GG's the new Rick Hansen. Yo, GG's the new Terry Fox. This nigga's fucking limping around the whole country.
Veggie, just like a DG, chops for the semi. That nigga pulled through here, veggie, just like a DG, shots for the semi.
You know I'm rocking. Let's see the living room. Living room? Yeah. Okay, great. I got you. I'll show you the stairs too. See this one? Look. This is the stairs living room. Second living room, right? You kicked it, eh? And this is the next living room. This is the kitchen. Gang shit, you know what I mean? So now you know why are you not on your rat shit right now?
I mean, what rat shit? What are you talking about?
What do you mean? Why every day?
Why you nut banging?
You're a rat, kid.
Why you nut banging?
You're a rat.
Get off my life.
You're in the news for being a rat.
Stop nut banging. If you're gonna talk nut banging,
you're a goof.
Hot shit.
You're a goof. Yo, remember we used to slap you around?
Boom. Go pick your mans up, bitch.
Up, you bitch.